Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Today we will start with the gender of the noun. You must remember we were studying noun of the Arabic language, and noun has 4 characters in Arabic. 1, whether it is definite or indefinite. 2, whether it is singular, muthanna or plural. 3, its gender, whether it is masculine or feminine. And 4 was the status of the noun. We are done with the status of the noun, and we have sufficiently learnt about the status, that is i'rab, of an ism in Arabic. Today we are starting the jins, that is the gender. Like other languages, there are 2 genders in Arabic. 1, jins, that is gender. Like other languages, there are 2 genders in Arabic too. 1 is mudhakkar, which means masculine. And the other is muannath, that is feminine. Every noun in Arabic would be treated as masculine until it's proved to be feminine. So we will study only the feminine nouns, and all the nouns which don't fall under this heading will be treated as masculine. In Arabic, a feminine noun can be of 2 types. So our heading is feminine. So it may be of 2 types. Number 1, real feminine. This simply means a female. No, every noun, or you can say every feminine noun which has its parallel masculine, ultimately it should be a female. You know, a female always has an opposite male, and a male always has an opposite female. The classical example of the real masculine is name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In English also we use the masculine gender for God Almighty, though we certainly know that it does not have any feminine of Allah. Allah has no gender at all. Allah is not male, but masculine form is used for him. So Allah is masculine, not male. So the first category of feminine is the real feminine, that is a female. For example, imra'atun. Imra, that is a woman. because it has an opposite, that is rajulun, which means a man. We have a male tiflun, a boy, and we have its opposite tiflatun. So these are real feminine. Second category is literal feminine. This in Arabic would be called, I can write down on this side, muannath haqiqi. Muannath haqiqi. Haqiqi means real, and this can be named as muannath lafzi. Lafz means a word. By word, the word is feminine, but the object for which that word is used is not female. So these are little feminine. Muannas lafzi. The example of literal feminine in English is a country. You know, the word country is not male or female, but in Arabic the usage of the word country is feminine. So it is literally feminine, not really feminine. In Arabic, this is a very wide subject of literal feminines. Before we move to the literal feminines, we have some examples of real feminine. A mother, then you have bintun, a daughter, then you have ukhtun, a sister. Imratun we have already mentioned, a woman. So these are all real feminine in Arabic. Literal feminine. Muannath lafzi. It can again be divided into two classes. One accessible, and the others non-accessible. Accessible means that when you just look at the word, you can assess that this noun should be a feminine noun. And the non-accessible is that only the Arabic idiom tells you that this noun is used by the Arabs and as feminine noun, but the word itself doesn't give you any indication that it should be feminine. So first we move to the accessible ones. In Arabic, they are called muannas qiyasi. Qiyas means assessment, accessible feminines. Feminine nouns. Number one, the nouns which end at ta marbuta. This will be some word here, and the end would be this ta, which is called ta marbuta, the attached ta. Examples: mu'min is a believing man, and its feminine is mu'minatun. Muslim is a Muslim man, and Muslimatun is a Muslim woman. Abid is a worshipping man and Abidatun is a worshipping woman. So these are the examples of, you have a masculine form here and you have a feminine form here. So the word ending at ta marbuta indicates that this perhaps should be a feminine noun. Muslima, abida. This ending indicates that these are feminine nouns. Second category in this heading is alif, the nouns ending at alif mamduda. Nouns ending at alif mamduda. Nouns ending at alif mamduda. Example, baydaw, an egg. Sawdaw, a black woman. And hamraw, a white woman. Hamraw is the word used for a white woman. In fact, ha mim ra, hamra literally means something feminine in red color. But since the white races, they are not from this baydaw, because a white man in English idiom is called a white man, but in fact he is not exactly white, but in Arabic idiom the word used for a white man is ahmaru and for a white woman is hamraw. So it's the idiom which counts. Third category of the accessible nouns is words ending at alif maqsura. Alif maqsura is the small alif written at the top of the ya. Written at the top of letter ya. Examples are kubra, the biggest feminine object. Sughra, smallest feminine object. Feminine in Arabic usage or Arabic idiom. Arabic terminology is muannas sama'i. Samat means hearing. So muannas sama'i, the feminine nouns which you find feminine just when you hear the Arabs treating them feminine. So they are just from hearing. So they are called muannas sama'i. There are a few groups of muannas sama'i are the muannas by Arabic idiom. All the names given to wind or air. All the names given to wind or air are treated feminine. The example in English is air, wind, tornado, hurricane. These are all in fact winds. but there are different names given to different types of wind. So in Arabic also, there are different names given to different winds, and they are all treated as feminine. All the names given to fire. In English you will say, examples you will have hell, fire, flame. All these will be treated as feminine in Arabic. Third category, all the names given to wine. Example in English you can say liquor, whiskey, champagne. These are all the names given to different wines. So they will all be treated as feminine in Arabic. All the organs or parts of the body which are in pairs would be treated as feminine. We have one forehead, one chin, one mouth, one nose, one head, one chest. So they would all be treated as masculine. Whereas we have hands in pairs, eyes in pairs, ears in pairs, feet in pairs, etc., etc. So they would all be treated as feminine. So all the organs or parts of the body which are in pairs would be treated by the Arabs as feminine nouns. Yadun, feminine. Ainun, feminine. Odunun, feminine. Rijlun, feminine. We have two lips. Shafatun, lip is also feminine. Shafatun. Odunun, ear. Ainun, eye. And yadun and rijlun, hands and feet. The examples of wind are air, sarsar, rih, bad, samum in the Quran. And then the examples of fire, narun, jahannamu, jahimun, sairun, sakarun. Then you have examples of wine, khamrun, khartumun. And you have paired organs, yadun, hand, qadamun, foot, udunun, ear, ainun, eye, and shafatun, lip. We end it here today. Akhir da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alameen.